What is up? You're watching a hard carryman, endgame player, and old school RuneScape, the daily show on YouTube and some weekday streams on Twitch. If you're interested in getting better at old school, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Come along for the ride with me. We're doing a standard hard mode top learner raid, 5-man scale. Joined by Pilot Tyler on the North Freeze roll, X1, X2 on the range roll, Versik Vitur going for their first KC on the melee roll, and Potato on the melee roll. Let's go ahead and talk about Maiden for a second as we get in there. For Maiden, you want to step away if you've been hit twice in a row. Give aggro to someone else. If you get it 3 times or more, you're going to take extra damage. For freeze, just make sure you freeze those crabs on the very first tick. We want to lock those tomatoes though. Just make sure you're not late for the crabs because you're locking a tomato down. Speaking of those crabs, I'm going to be killing them all the way dead. Do not let them go into Maiden, or else you will attack faster, which will make the raid very hard. Make the room very hard. And for 30s, DPS rolls are going to stay on boss. Going to be skipping 30s. Freezers will get on boss after they finish freezing crabs. Use early claw specs or a last ditch chally spec to close it out right before those crabs leak. For the North Freeze Pilot Tyler, you're going to freeze North 1, then North 2, then South 3 to catch everything on the clump. And then the floors, once you're done freezing, freeze the tomatoes, then help with the North 1 and North 2 till they're dead, and then help with the clump till that's dead. Once the clump's dead, if it's not close to a proc, you can send some bows or something till it's ready to be killed, ready for the next set of freezes. For the range roll, you're going to be X1, X2, you're going to kill South 1 till it's dead, stand 5 tiles from the clump and throw chins at it on medium views till the clump is fully dead, then get back on boss. For Versik Vitur and Potato on the melee roll, you're going to kill North 1 till it's dead, kill North 2 till it's dead, and then get back on boss. If you understand what you're doing at main, go ahead and say R in game, lets me know you're ready to pot. Let's get it. And if you want to be forever commemorating Versik Vitur's first hard mode Tob completion, the bottom left, you redeem an R on Twitch, you'll appear on the screen, and they'll see your name when you go back to look at them. You were rooting him on at some point or another. I'll demo how to do it. You just redeem an R. It's one cabbage, a single cabbage. X1, X2 redeeming an R. He's in the raid. How nice of him. Make sure you drop your salve and nothing else. I'm going to drop the salve because it cannot be picked up by anyone else. It cannot be yoinked. Go and stand against the barrier. Ranger stands with me on the south. Everyone else on the north. Awesome. Make sure you're spam clicking the gate if you're ever against it. Make sure you maul on the very first tick. Can't see wards for the shield section. Is it very important? Not really. If you have a ward, it is an upgrade. After the first blood throw, always spawns a tomato. So be ready to freeze on the first tick. Mage ground, all ground, get ready to freeze. Meleeers killing North 1 and North 2 till they're dead.
Oh.
Kill the south one all the way to X1, X2. Oh, looks like the fours might have leaked there. Uh-oh. Mage gear's on, we're ready to freeze. Let the tomato ride. Kill the North 1 and North 2 Meleeers.
Go.
I thought I took a lot more damage than I did. DPS rolls, you can stand wherever you need to stand. Make sure you're flinching away for Versik Vitur. Don't get taken out of the game. Mage gear on. Auguran, get ready to freeze.
Got all.
Stay on boss, stay on boss, stay on boss. We can still skip. Swing hard, we got it. Your claw specs off if you got claws. Big chally spec now. Out we go. You got drain, you want to be eating, sipping the divine on your way out before your health gets restored. Eat your angler, grab your salve, into the next room. In hard mode Tob, we are measured on total time, so we want to be quick between rooms. So the second we entered Maiden, the timer started. Potato, go ahead and start the next room. We're going to do a drive-by, give you some practice doing it, it's fun. We'll wait at the barrier till he goes on the opposite side of the pillar, then we'll go in. Try not to chain any flies. He turns more often hard mode Tob. Oh, there's a tick late. Oh, that's a very funny looking T-bow. He turns more often hard mode Tob. We want to be Very cautious to not overextend. Back he turned.
Is it ever worth going for a second BGS? Or no?
I would say no, probably not. I mean, it would be great to have a higher BGS, but I'm not going to suggest doing one here. Meaning your BS have no chally at all on the exit. Leave early, don't take the stop. So the opposite side of bloat. Backy turn, backy turn, backy turn, backy turn.
That was a quick turn.
So I guess it technically means keep going in that case, but watch your feet. They fall the whole time. When we're walking up to the corner, the backy turned, then running around it. We have very good damage here. There's a decent chance we can actually go backy turned. Down. If we swing hard, we'll probably get a 2 down here. Make sure you're not drained. Full damage. We're going to go for it. Our damage is really good. Last hit, Chalice Tech. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Fantastic. Up against the barrier. Into the next room quickly. I'll be taking all the mage pre-fires. First, melee amulet on. Drop your salve. Grab 1 shark. If you're below 60 agility, you can grab a stam, sip it, then drop it. Otherwise, you don't want to be grabbing a stem here. Don't want to clog your inventory either. I'll take all the pre-fires for mage. Roll Patal. You're going to mage until it makes it into the room. If there's nothing to mage, go ahead and help out whatever roll's falling behind. Whatever pillar's the lowest health. Max Flex 2, you're ranging the whole time. Your cue to start throwing chins during the first demi is when this big ranger gets to here. You will not participate in the first demi. X1, X2. Parsec Peter, you got the left side of the room. Potato, you got the right side of the room. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1. In we go. Make sure we're fully potted. Melee pot as well. Make sure you H your angler. You should have 1 angler going into bloat, 1 angler going into Nilo. That angler for Nilo will keep us fully potted. Or fully statted up longer. Always be venging. Melee ground, Scythe and Shally. Just focus on your rolls. I keep doing damage. Make sure you venge if your venge breaks. Try not to lose ticks while you venge. Power Teller, help out with range a little bit.
Gotcha.
Melee ground, Scythe and then Shally. Make sure we're all fully potted so we nuke the demi-boss. Fantastic. The new Ayak goes crazy here. You lost your 1 cabbage gambling. No, birdie. Unlucky. Zoom out, look at pillar health. Helps define where you should be. Your roll is less important than the pillar health, so look at the pillar health, go to the lowest health one, keep it from dying. Right now, top pillars are a little bit lower, far from the gate, far from the gate. Everyone should be on those pillars, keeping them clean. Oops, 31's gonna be ragged. Unlucky. Can't be letting it. Don't let him get it. Hover it, hover it, hover it. Holy, that was close. Go ahead and show where you're going to be. Do not ping. Show, do not ping. I will be standing here. Ranger will be standing here. One guy here, one guy here, one guy here. Ranger stands here. Can't be two people in the same spot. Parsec Peter, find somewhere else. Looks like you'll be up here somewhere. Fantastic. We go out here when it's range. We spread out when it's range. We group up when it's mage on X1, X2. Brew up if you need to. Then restore super combat. Potcher the range pot. Melee gears on. Pre-switch to range. React mage if it's in. Outrange, 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 farther away. Pre-move in for mage. Pre-move in for mage. Out for range. In for mage. Out for range. We'll be pre-moving out. In for mage. Out for range. Come on. In for mage. This cruel boss giving us
Not
some
one
melee
melee.
phases. I did a blowpipe spec at that point. I was just like, where's our melee phases? Kind of tragic, a bit toxic, but you know, it starts with melee. We'll take it. It's the best we can ask for, right? I'll be 1-2, Pilot Tyler 1-3, X1, X2 2-3, Parsec Peter Phil, Potato backup. If you get there first, it's your spot. Try to encourage people to be quick between rooms.
Missed.
Fantastic. One more Phil coming from either Parsec Peter or Potato. Looks like Parsec Peter got it. It missed, unfortunately. Womp womp. She were fully potted. Little 118 check all around. 118, 118, 118. Fantastic. Definitely didn't check my own stats. Bottom of orb on the inside is Potato this time. Make sure you're waiting on the third row. Whoever's on the outside is Parsec Peter. Wait on the third row until it's no longer red. Don't immediately go. There'll be multiple dots on the maze. Follow the last dot, not the first one. Outside person on the maze went a little bit early. Go quickly, guys. Go, 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 go. Tornado is on our ass. By leaving immediately on the outside, it'll cause the tornado to spawn on the inside. If people don't run the maze very quickly, they'll get caught by the tornado and take a lot of damage. So you want to be patient on the outside of the maze. Try not to exit the maze early either. If you've done that in like speedruns before, can cause the balls to be invisible or can cause confusion for the big ball coming out of Sotetseg and hard mode Tom to tell where you need to stand. Group up. Potato, you got a ball, and Parsec Peter, you have a ball. Parsec Peter, you're gonna stand here. Potato, you're gonna be on the left. Everyone else in the middle. Maybe we skip. Nah,
Oh,
barely
so
missed
close.
it. Whoever's on the outside, looks like it's Parsec Peter. You need to wait on the third row here. Do not immediately go. Do not immediately go, Parsec Peter. Potato's waiting as well. Keep patient, 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 patient. Go for it. Out we go. As you go with more and more experienced teams, you won't have to wait as long. You'll be able to just send it. One more Mull or BGS. Fantastic. Cost picks if you got them. I want to do something kind of ballsy here. Where I tick eat the orb and then get the venge value. It didn't happen. Out we go. We're making good time. Make sure you put your offhands on, so it could be like Snaff and Buckler or what have you. At the chest, you're going to drop any partial potions, combine them with ones off the ground if you're able to. Grab your stam first, nobody can buy that for you. Stam first. Then you're going to buy resource, so you have 3 things that restore prayer in your backpack. Ooh, a decantable root. We'll take that. Once you're full up on points, you can buy and drop sharks for your teammates, or buy and drop brews for your teammates, depending on how many extra points you have. So you have 3 things to restore prayer, and then a large pile of brews. Grab some off the ground if you have extra space in your inventory. Then make your way into the next room. Thank you so much for the kind words, McBridle. The TOA 600 was a lot of fun to be a part of. It's fun being able to set a world record in something that's not what I consider my main content. Wherever you were at Sotetseg is going to be your home for the rest of the raid. It's where you're going to be for Zarpus. It's where you're going to be for P2. It's going to be where you're going to be for P3 yellows. X1, X2 stay in your quadrant. The second one spawns in your quadrant. I will hold it until you can take over. Let's go, Versik Vitur. I'm assuming that wasn't like sarcastic, like there's no exhumes. I'm having so much fun. Be funny. No. A small detail: you do want to be standing on this tile while waiting for exhumes, so you can make it to any exhumed in your quadrant within 1 tick. So like your downtime, if you want to dance or party, use that tile. This one's yours. That should be the last exhumed. We need someone to do BGS here. Scythe BGS.
I got Scythe BGS.
Make sure fully potted. Fully potted. Anybody swinging a limp scythe? Chillin'. If you're learning how to do your Zarpus lock, just listen for the spit noise. You hear the spit noise, it's when you click the outside ring. You click to attack, the very next tick, spit, attack. I ragged that tile. Nobody was gifting subs, sorry Pilot, I was just being an ass.
It happens.
Awesome, stay in your quadrant, don't swing, don't swing, don't swing, don't swing. Wait for him to turn away, then swing, then hands off the mouse. Go for Versik Vitur. We sync up. We swing. Make sure you're getting rid of your claw specs as well, you guys, before getting to this point. Since there's people on at least 2 different ticks, X1, X2, and Palatine, you can't get your claw specs off safely if you spec. Awesome. Put your offense back on, grab your loose supplies. Make your way quickly up to the Dawnbringer, grab it, and go. I do see someone has space, so I'm going to just send it. I'm going to drop your supplies spread out, not in a pile. That way you're able to easily tell how much is left and also don't have trouble grabbing them if they're covered with acid. Try to spread them out. That'll make it so you don't get griefed by the acid because it will throw them. Make sure you're using a 4-tile movement in the northeast here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be going through orb order with the Dawnbringer here. Swinging from pillar to pillar, left to right. Fight is starting in Thrall. 2, 1, go. Pilot Tiger going to pick it up here. And drop it at the west pillar. X1, X2, you're going to pick up the west pillar. We're all going to head to the east. To the east.
Oh shit, I didn't drop. That was on me.
That's right, drop at the east pillar, Pilot Tyler. X1, X2, it's yours. Versik Vitur going to pick up at the west pillar. Speckle heading east. Potato, pick up the east pillar. Speckle heading west. My staff. Last hit, don't spec. I know you have a lot of spec, but we don't want to waste it. Range prayer on Pydan. Sip the Stampede to block poison out for the rest of P2. Sip Super Combat if your stats are not 118. Off the boss. Take care of the crabs first. Hit them when they turn blue with Mage. Pop the purple crab with poison, then get back on boss. Drop below 85 HP, brew up. Brew up before attacking, brew up before attacking. X1, X2, you're a dangerous man. If you get bounced, you die. You got down to, make sure you're using these 4 tiles. Don't want to be going to the middle tiles. Good movement, Parsec Peter. That guy just like yellow clicked there. It's kind of criminal. Good time to make a yellow click. It's a natural. Look at this Chad. Sip your sand few Parsec Peter, it's what we brought it for. Stop the poison, save yourself some HP. Have you had Boba Beck practice pog taking on the gem crab? No, I've not. I bet she'd be down for it. She's gotten 65 attack RBNG. She's been gaming. Go ahead and give a swing on the east and west crab. They're both 20% HP. It's too much. Bonus points if you do a 5-tick swing on them. Meaning that you hit them on the swing where you would normally not get a swing. Last hit, off boss. By the time she gets to top, she'll have it down. You know, if someone did do pog tanking on the gemstone crab from 65 to 99 attack and 65 to 99 strength, they would be a god at pog tanking by the time they got to Anyway, clean tanking is what carries P3. Always be focusing on your tanking quality. Try not to cause any melees. Sure, fully potted. Revenge if your venge broke. Tank can't swap on specials. Be ready in case it comes to you. Sang on, sang on, sang on. Come to the south side of Versik, closest to the web spawn. Kitama, thank you for the kind words. Be ready for webs, be ready for webs, be ready for webs. Sip your stam if you haven't. Webs, webs, webs. Awesome. Stay in sync. That's all we gotta do. Hit him in the middle, keep going clockwise. Probably gonna proc web south, maybe west if our DPS is bad. Awesome. Oh. I got you. You're fine. Get out of there. We'll do the scythe variation. Awesome. Make sure you know where your yellows are. Wherever you were at P2s, you're going to be northeast Parsec Peter. Northeast Parsec Peter. I got the ones in the middle. Get your claw specs off. Ah, misclick. The ball's on you. You're going to have to pass it to a teammate. Check your chat box. Check your chat box. Of Tommy average. Killed it before the ball landed.
Nice.
What a performance.
That was
Is that
very
Deathless
smooth.
in time for his first KC? Parsec Peter.
Hell yeah.
Gaming quite hard there for his first KC. You know, I just know the YouTube comments. Potato getting the MVP. Let's go. Potato,
Nice.
I have a feeling that Parsec Peter, we're going to get some YouTube comments that are going to be a little bit dubious. Do you have anything you want to say to the haters in the YouTube comments? 0
Clearly
KC.
smurfing.
We do line up for stunt on him. I have VODs of everything. Oh, let's line up. We do take pictures of the first KCs here. And you get the middle spot, Parsec Peter. Let's line up. Smile for the camera. Pick your favorite emote. I think I'm in the mood for a little bit of twerking, so I'm gonna take it off, and then we're gonna throw it back. All right. We always love when this happens. Anyways, any questions about the raid, Parsec Peter? Let's see. GZ. Parsec Peter. First HMT KC, deathless, and in time. We'll take a little picture here. We'll throw it at the board. Let's just see who you went with today. We always love seeing those. Oh my goodness. 1 KC, 14 KC, 25 KC, 52 KC, and 1115 KC. What a spectacular day. Got caught in webs. I threw the Tebow on, and we can actually talk about that because that's like an interesting thing that doesn't come up too often. So the way that I was able to save you without getting caught out of webs is I noticed you got caught while I was running from south to west. I clicked to do my movement precisely the tile that I would do my side swing on. While I was running to the west, I do a full range swap with Tebow. It's my best odds of getting a one-shot kill on the webs with my current gear. So once I've got that full switch on, once I'm lined up on the tile I would normally scythe Versik, I click to attack the web that's under you, and then I click to go back to the next section of webs, do my swap back to my melee gear. If I don't kill it with that shot, then it's hopeless. I won't be able to get another shot in time anyway. So at that point, I'm just going to commit to the melee damage. Then I'll be paying close attention to where the webs are spawning for that person to see if any late webs spawn there. I don't want to be pog taking right into a pile of webs. Luckily, it didn't target you on the latter half of the webs, so it actually didn't get us a wipe. It didn't cause a hectic situation. We did have we'd have a
I'm just buying
mistake
some chins real quick.
by inches, no worries. We did have someone in the queue here, One Sun. Let's bring One Sun in here. I think Potato, that might be
Yep.
that might be the end of you if nobody's dropping, because I think One Sun had lower KC than you, and I think you had the highest KC of the learners. Oh
thanks for the
no.
rates. Good luck.
Salutes to Potato. Thank you so much for hanging out,
Thank
Potato.
you.
We always do take the lowest KC
Do
here
it.
first, and it's always spectacular having people join up who are higher KC, willing to continue raiding people who are new to the content. So quick recap for that raid. Maiden went smooth for the most part. A little bit of blood could have avoided. That would have made it go even smoother with no more shenanigans there. I think I actually missed a crab on 30s doing a really late bow. I wasn't paying attention to how much damage we were doing. Not great in that regard. Bloat, we gotta be careful for the hands that are falling. The best advice I have for that is always be using your left hand to manage the camera, right hand to control your mouse, your character's movement. This way you don't end up in a case where like middle mouse button's held and you're trying to click to dodge a hand at the same time. Can cause some problems. For other than that, we get a 2-down bloat, good damage, fun to see. Nylocas, we did traditionally, it was done very well. With this group, if we wanted to, we'll do 2 pile next raid. I'll kind of talk about that when we get there. For Sot went fine. There was, I think, an early exit from the person on the outside the first time, which is fine. I wanted to quickly touch on what happens in an early exit in hard mode, Tom. Sometimes the soap balls will be invisible if for people who are leaving the outside or leaving the underworld a little bit late if they don't immediately leave, which can cause a little bit of confusion as to when they should group up for the ball, where they should stand for the ball, etc. Sometimes it can also desync the balls if it targets one person on the outside who is already left and then someone else on the outside. It can cause a lot of confusion, so I recommend not doing it if it's ever eligible to throw the ball, meaning it's like 8 attacks deep, 8 mage attacks deep or so. If you're keeping track of that, if you're with a very experienced team, it can be fine. You just gotta be very quick to communicate if like you're going to be doing it. Well, it should be something your team's kind of anticipating. This guy will potentially be skipping the Sot maze. If you ever do see the maze go gray on the inside of the underworld, that means the person on the outside already has left the maze and you're safe to run out of the maze. The maze has been nulled. So that's like a small detail to kind of think about. Zarpus, we got 0 defense quickly. We swung hard. Nothing much, just right home there. P1 went fine. We could do throw and drop if you want to be a little more efficient. P2 went pretty well overall. Make sure you're very quick to separate from Versik, take care of all the crabs, do your community service, throwing the Sang or Ayak on, and quickly tapping all of the crabs when they turn blue. Once they're all dead, the coast is clear, you can pop the purple crab, get back on boss, get and cycle. For that one, if we leave the crabs up and they end up going across Versik and popping under, it'll do a lot of damage to the team, so we want to try to take them out quickly. And then P3, most of it was fine. Tanking was good overall. Did catch melee. Let's go ahead and wrap it up for YouTube. We'll take a look at your setup in just a second, Parsec Peter. For For people on YouTube, shout out to all of you who like the video, all you tobbers who like the video out there. I like you. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. For all of you taking on the theater, good luck and good raids. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next one.